And now for your starting lineups. Introducing as a team, first for the visiting Blue Jays of Cambridge, your 2023 Cambridge Blue Jays. And now, for your mighty Waterloo Pirates, the 2023 Waterloo Pirates.
So the Pirates were just introduced. And welcome to another week of Waterloo football, featuring the Waterloo Pirates, your Waterloo Pirates, against the visiting Cambridge Blue Jays.
Cambridge has won the toss and declared to the second half. Waterloo will receive the start here in the first half.
Cambridge won the toss and deferred to the second half. Waterloo will be on offense first. Both teams come into this matchup 3-0. 1-0 in Eastern Suburban Conference play. Actually, I take that back. Cambridge is 2-1 on the season. They lost their opening round matchup to New Glarus. Cambridge coached by first-year head coach Dan Nellis. Spent the previous 15 years as their defensive coordinator. Takes over the helm with a fair amount of underclassmen with a lot of varsity experience. So Waterloo could have their hands full today.
Set the kick for the Cambridge Blue Jays. Number 33, Sam Hansen. Back to return for Waterloo is number 17, Sturgill, and 23, Ferrari.
So as we get started here, Waterloo will be guarding the south end zone, heading left to right in your screens. Cambridge heading the exact opposite. Back deep for Waterloo is Sturgill and Ferrari. And we're about ready to get this one headed. And we're underway. Short kickoff over to the 24, taken by Sturgill. And he's met there at the 30, where Waterloo will take over first and 10.
Returned by Sturgill for 7 yards. Tackled by 57, Spurley. Waterloo takes over first and 10. First and 10 from their own 30.
Senior Cal Hush under center for the Pirates. Ugorji flanked to his right. Ferrari in motion gets the carry and picks up 3 down to the Waterloo 33.
Hush's handoff to Ferrari.
Second and 7.
Tackled by number 11, Holtz here, and 55, Downey. Gain of 3 on the play, second and 7 from the 33.
Ugorji and Ferrari in the backfield. And Hush keeps it, flips it out to Ferrari. And he's pushed out of bounds right at the marker. We'll see if he looks like he's a little bit short.
Tackled by number 3, Marco Damiani.
Yep, this will be a third and less than a yard
Gain of 6 on the play.
to go for your Pirates.
It'll be third and a yard and a half.
carry by Ugorji, and he's got the first down. And met at the 45 by a host of Cambridge defensive players. Parrish and Holtzeeder on the tackle for Cambridge. And the first down of the game belongs to Waterloo. Trips to the left. And Hush throws it out to Benny Marshall. And he's got a gain of about 5 yards. Tackled at midfield.
Hush's pass intended for Marshall. Gain of 5 on the play. Tackle by 31.
Tackle by Owen Nellis.
2nd and 5 at the 50.
On the season, Waterloo with a pretty much even offense and run and pass. Looks like they are following suit with that. 2nd and 5, handoff, and Ugorji goes inside, and he's not going anywhere. Fumble on the play, and recovered by number 55, Joe Downing of Cambridge. And Cambridge has the first turnover of the game, and they are going to be 1st and 10 from midfield. Cambridge led by Matthew Buckman at quarterback, 6'5", 175 junior. Honorable mention in the Eastern Suburban Conference last year. And he's back to pass on the first play and gets out of the rush and caught out there for a short gain by number 11, Drew Holtzeeder.
Made by number 11, Holtzeeder. Lauersdorf there on the coverage. Gain of 1 on the play, then 2nd and 9.
So 2nd and 9 for Cambridge. Now in Pirate territory. Single setback, 4 wide for Cambridge on their second offensive play. Inside handoff to number 24, and he's met in the backfield by number 78, Drew Benninger, for a loss on the play, loss of 1, and brings up 3rd and 10.
Brought down by number 78, Drew Benninger, loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 10.
So some defensive pressure there by junior Drew Benninger. Again, 4 wide for Cambridge. And heavy rush put on. And he will keep it and scramble. And he will get the first down and more. First met there by Ryan Sturgill. About a gain of 17 yards on the scramble. And Cambridge with their second first down of the game.
Gain of 18 on the play. It'll be Cambridge 1st and 10 from the Waterloo 32.
Well, heavy rush that time by Waterloo. Just could not get to the quarterback, and he had an alley over here to the left and was able to pick up the first down with his feet. And quarterback keeper this time, and met in the hole by number 58, Owen Haslew. Flag on the play, though, in the backfield. And a legal chop block on Cambridge. That'll cost them 15.
Legal chop block against Cambridge.
That's a loss of 15, so it will be first and 25 from the Waterloo 47.
As it moves Cambridge back to the Waterloo 42.
And pitches to number 11. And he is met behind the line of scrimmage by Ferrari and Holtseater. Or Hush, I'm sorry. Holtseater on the carry.
Loss of 3 on the play. Pushes Cambridge back to the 50. It'll be second and 28.
So other than one big scramble by Cambridge, they've been going backwards every play. Just can't get that running game going. Waterloo controlling the line of scrimmage from that point of view. And Ugorji on the pressure, flushes him to the right, and pass is incomplete. Intended for
Buckman's pass.
number 2, Damiani.
Number 2, Damiani. Number 6, Hush on the coverage. Flag on the play.
And we've got another flag. And that is holding against Waterloo.
Looks like holding against Waterloo.
Don't know if that was holding on the receiver who tried to break free or on a lineman. High school football, you don't find out the number.
Waterloo, it's only a 10-yard penalty. So it'll be second and 18 yet at Waterloo's 40.
So 10-yard penalty brings up second and 13 from the Pirates 40. Pass over here, complete. And gain of about 4 yards there.
Buckman's pass out to number
Complete to
2,
Parrish.
Parrish.
Tackle on the play by
The law firm of Sturgill and Sturgill on the
Sturgill and Chance was in there as well.
Gain of 3 on the play.
So this brings up third and 15.
It'll be third and 15 from the Waterloo 37.
So nothing deep so far for Cambridge. Waterloo keeping everything underneath. And they're rallying to the ball effectively. And Ugorji on the pressure and passes across the middle and caught over there by number 5, Cade Notstead.
Buckman's pass complete to number 5, Notstead.
But it brings up
Taken
fourth down
by number
and 5
Sturgill.
from the Waterloo 30.
4th and 7 from the Waterloo 28.
So 3rd and 10 for Waterloo on their 29. And handoff to Ferrari, headed left. And he's met there at about the 37-yard line. Gain of about 7. Blue Jays pretty much rallied around that, almost like a bird feeder.
Gain of 8 on the play.
So fourth
Block of Blue
gain
Jays
of
on the
8,
tackle.
but
It'll be 4th and 2 from the Waterloo 37.
So Waterloo keeping their offense on the field. Nobody wants to do that first punt. 4th and 2 from the 37. And Hush on the keeper, going around left end and reaches out for the first down. And are they going to give it to him?
Carried by Hush.
I think he's got it.
Looks like he's got 3 yards.
They will give him the first down as he was headed to the chains there, right by the sticks. He reached out with his left and got the ball just over the line to gain.
Waterloo from their own 40.
So Waterloo successful on their 4th down attempt. And inside handoff to Ferrari, and he picks up 5 on the play. Tackled by number 55, Joe Downing.
Tackled by number 55, Downing. Gain of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 45.
So with that 4th down pickup a couple plays ago, that's 3 out of 4 that Waterloo has picked up this year. Trips to the bottom here to the right. And still an inside handoff to Ferrari, and he's met in the hole. And tackled there by, looks like 55 again, Downing. Nope, 57, take that back. And that will be Aiden Spurley. So no gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 5 with a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Still no score. Gorgie in the backfield with Hush and rolling and able to get it away. And will they call grounding? Through the, oh, he is going to throw the flag there.
There's a flag on the play.
Apparently Cameron Chance wasn't close enough. Pressure brought on by Spurley of the Blue Jays. This will be a loss of down penalty, and I believe a spot foul.
Intentional grounding against Waterloo.
So Benny Marshall on to punt.
And loss of down, so it'll be 4th and 15 for Waterloo. Push back to their own 35.
Back deep for the Blue Jays, Parrish and Holseater.
Benny Marshall back to punt for Waterloo.
11 and 2.
And Marshall with a nice kick will be covered there by the 28, flag on the play, and pushed out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. We'll check the flag on that.
Marshall's punt of 46.
And it looks like an illegal block in the back, maybe? That would be on the Blue Jays, post-possession foul, so that will cost the Blue Jays another 10, I believe. Let's see what the referee has to say on this. Catch by Parrish, tackled by Chance.
On the coverage, number 2,
Shans. So that is enough for a Blue Jay first down.
The play results in a Cambridge first down. It'll be 1st and 10 at their own 32.
Two receivers to the right and 3 running backs to the left on this one. Handoff up the middle to Holseater, and he's met in the hole. First by, looks like Arendt.
Met by number 66, Carrillo.
Carrillo and Arendt in there.
55 Art. Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8.
Short gain on that, 2nd and 8 now
And
from
that'll take
their
us to the end of the first
34.
quarter. At the end of 1.
And that is the
Cambridge
end of the first
0,
quarter. Still
and
0-0
Waterloo
score.
0.
So it's youth night here at Fathead Stadium in Waterloo. All of the youth flag and tackle football players will be taking the field at halftime, getting their opportunity to take a few steps on the field. A lot of youngsters I see in the stands. They were able to get in free for if they wore their uniform. Seventh, 8th grade football team took one on the chin yesterday against Fall River Rio, lost 22-12. I was here last week when they took on Marshall and beat them 52-18. Nice calm evening here in Waterloo.
2nd and 8.
Very little wind. The flag in the north end zone is still. And we are back to live football here. And caught out there by number 2, Parrish, and tackled by
number 59, Keegan Lauersdorf.
Keegan Lauersdorf. It wasn't even really a tackle. It was more of a push, if you will. But he stopped his momentum.
From their own 38.
So gain of 4. So it's 3rd and 4 from the Blue Jays 38. Three Blue Jays in the backfield, single receivers left and right, and fakes the handoff and deep drop and throws out to the left. And that is thrown out of bounds, intended for number 2.
Buckman's pass, purposely thrown out of bounds.
It looks like it was intended for Parrish.
Ryan
Sturgill was on the coverage over there along with Shantz.
Cambridge in punt formation. Number 4, Buckman.
So Buckman goes back to
return for Waterloo.
punt.
Number 8, Benny
Dangerous
Marshall.
situation here when you have the quarterback also as your punter. Benny Marshall deep for Waterloo, and we've got a flag on the play. Oh, it looks like encroachment Waterloo. If that is the call, that will be enough for a Cambridge first down.
Waterloo is lined up off sides. 5-yard penalty results automatically for a first down.
So there's a mental mistake you can't make against a team that you're in a 0-0 score with, especially.
From their own 43.
That 5-yard penalty gets Cambridge out to their own 43 and first down for them. Two receivers right, 2 to the top, 1 in the backfield with Buckman. And he's rolling right, throws back left, and complete out there to number 31.
Buckman's pass, caught by 31, Nellis.
Caught by Owen Nellis and pushed out of bounds by
Owen Hosley over on the tackle.
Hosley. Looks like
Pickup of 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3 at the 50.
Looks like Keegan Lauersdorf might be favoring his left shoulder, but he is not.
To the press box.
He is not leaving the field. Keep an eye on him. 2nd and 3 from midfield for the Blue Jays. Back to pass again, throws over the middle. Caught wide open by number 5, and he's going to take that into the end zone. Looked like the defender slipped on that. Touchdown to Cade Nodstad.
Buckman's pass complete to number 5, Nodstad.
Only his 2nd catch of the year, first touchdown for him. So Cambridge with an early 6-0 lead here in the 2nd quarter. On to try the extra point for Cambridge is Sam Hansen.
The extra point, 33 Hansen.
And the kick is good.
The kick is good.
So with 10:09 left in the first half,
Cambridge
7,
Waterloo 0.
Waterloo nothing. Looked like some miscommunication in coverage there on that touchdown for Cambridge. So the 2nd quarter, Cambridge came out throwing just a little bit deeper and resulted there in a touchdown. Unfortunately started by the 5-yard encroachment penalty. Two plays later, and Cambridge put it in the end zone. So, costly penalty on the Pirates, but we'll see if we can get that back here. Hansen on to kick. Back deep for Waterloo, Ryan Sturgill and Benny Marshall. They're at their own 15-yard line, ready to receive the kick. And line drive kick, and that is going to head out of bounds. That will be a procedure penalty. Waterloo should get the ball at their own 35. 1st and 10.
Legal procedure penalty. It'll be 1st and 10 at Waterloo at their own 35.
Hush back at quarterback for the Pirates. Ferrari in the backfield. And handoff to Ferrari up the middle. Met in the hole right there by number 32. Travis Colts.
32.
No gain on that play.
On the tackle.
We'll give him one on the play. 2nd and 9 from the 36.
From the 36.
And snap to Hush, and we've got a flag on the play. False start, maybe?
False start, Waterloo.
So another 5-yard penalty. Mental mistakes in the first half for Waterloo. Starting to
Back Waterloo up 5
become a little
yards,
prevalent
2nd and
here,
14
and costing
from
them a
their
little
own
bit.
31.
So 2nd and 14. Hush with a pass out to the flat to Sturgill. Sturgill, gain of about 2 on the play, tackled by 34, Mason Sonnenberg.
Gain of 2 on the play. Tackle by 34, Sonnenberg.
Brings up third and
The third
13.
and 13.
Waterloo needs to get to the 45-yard line.
I only put even numbers up there.
Marshall in single coverage here down on the bottom. And inside handoff to Ferrari. And he will take it inside about to the 36, 37-yard line. Well short of the first down, still about 4th and 8.
Blue Jays again.
And Waterloo brings on the punt team.
Gain of 5 on the play. The 4th and 8.
Benny
Back to punt for Waterloo.
Benny
is number
Marshall back to
Marshall.
punt for
Back to
Waterloo.
return for Cambridge is 11 Holtz-Heater and 2 Parrish.
Holtz-Heater and Parrish back to return the punt. And Benny Marshall with a good kick. Taken at the 15-yard line by Holtz-Heater. And he will get up to the 20.
Marshall's kick of 52.
Nice punt of 52 yards there by Marshall. Met first by Chance and Byer.
Holtz-Heater on a short return.
11 and 2. Shans and Jackson Meyer.
7:42 left in the second quarter, and Cambridge with the ball.
2 and 12. Did I say 11? Yeah. Sorry.
First and 10, Cambridge from their own 18.
Buckman in the shotgun. Snap to him, looking to pass again. And passes over here to number 5, overthrown.
Buckman's
Intended
pass is
for
number 5, Nottestad.
Nottestad.
Number 8, Marshall on the coverage.
Second and 10 from the 18.
Second and 10, Cambridge from their own 18.
Buckman flanked in the backfield by 2 to his left and 1 behind him. He gets a snap and it's a handoff. And met there first by number 74, Waterloo, and he just keeps pulling and pushing and using his legs to continue to gain yardage. He's only about 2 yards short of the first down.
Holtz-Heater on the carry.
Holtz-Heater on that carry. Would not be denied, and there's a flag on the ground.
59 and 74.
So we will see
Tackle
where
by
that's at.
74, Spoke, and 59, Lauersdorf. Flag on the play.
Lauersdorf and Spoke on the tackle. And looks like a personal foul penalty. Referee's going to go have a talk with the Cambridge coach. I don't know why he's talking to Cambridge if the penalty is on the Blue Jays. We'll wait for the call here. And it looks like they are going to back the Blue Jays up, but I would like to know if it was a...
Ball is from the end of the run.
So, personal foul.
Personal foul against Cambridge.
So, foul from the place of the penalty backs him up another 15. So, Cambridge still needs to get to the 28-yard line.
That was the end of the play.
So, Buckman will keep the ball. Rolls out to his right. He's in the end zone and looking for an open receiver. Number 2 is there and tackled by Hush. Pass is caught by Parrish. There is a flag on the play, and it is in the... It's laying there on the 1-yard line. I believe this could be holding. If it would have occurred in the end zone, I believe that would have been a safety. But at this point, this will probably just be half the distance to the goal line. Oh, legal block in the back. So half the distance to the goal line. Will back Cambridge up to their 5-yard line.
Back against Cambridge. They'll back them up again. It'll be second.
So second and 23.
And 23. From their own 5-yard line.
So definitely a laundry list of flags in this first half. Something I'm sure both teams will discuss at halftime. And Buckman with an inside handoff to number 24. Tackled by
Number
Ferrari.
24, Polster on the carry. Tackled by 17.
Carried by Polster.
Pickup of 9 on the play. To be third and 14, Mark's telling me.
Third and 14 coming up, so a gain of 9 on that play. Cambridge with trips to the right. Single coverage up top. And scramble going up the middle, and first met there by number 67. Buckman on the scramble. Tackled by Grayson Daniel.
67 on the tackle.
And another flag on the play.
It'll be Carson Rupner, flag on the play.
Oh, sorry, Carson Rufner with the tackle. I mentioned a Blue Jay. Defensive holding. Another penalty on Waterloo. Assuming that was in the defensive backfield somewhere, that receiver was held. I didn't see it.
Looks like holding against Waterloo.
So that 10-yard penalty.
The 10-yard penalty will be
brings up third and 5.
We're going to call it a long 5.
From the 25. .550 and counting in the first half. Still 7-0 Cambridge. Buckman in the shotgun, Polster behind him. Trips to the left. And we've got a delay of game.
Flag on the play is delay of game. We're moving back 5 more.
I'll have to admit, I think this quarter has probably seen more flags in it than actual plays that have counted. That, I'm going to say unofficially, must be at least the 7th or 8th penalty already in this quarter. And one of those was on a kick out of bounds by Cambridge after their touchdown. Buckman out back, he's throwing this direction and complete to number 2. Tackled out of bounds, but that will be enough for a first down. Parrish on the catch. Tackled right in front of the Waterloo bench.
Marshall and Ferrari on the
Lauscher and Lauersdorf.
11-yard gain on the play results in a Cambridge first down. Be first and 10, Cambridge from their own 32.
Yeah, that's a killer. 2nd and 28, and you allow them back in the drive, and they pick it up. So Cambridge definitely controlling the clock in this first half. Polster behind Buckman, he gets the carry, and first met in the hole there by Lauersdorf, and tackled again by a host of Pirates, and looks like we're going to have a unnecessary roughness penalty on Waterloo. Flag came in late there. So we'll tack on another 15 yards to that carry. That'll be another Cambridge first down. So that penalty gets Cambridge into Waterloo territory, and Waterloo
Gonna be first and
will
10
take
Cambridge
a timeout
at the Waterloo
with 4:12
47.
left in the
Waterloo will take
4:42
its
left in the first
charge
half. Excuse me.
timeout of the half.
So definitely, probably just a breather to reset here for Waterloo, if you will. Once again, this quarter has been riddled with penalties. Scoreless first quarter, and the first 2 minutes of the second quarter, Cambridge scored 33-yard pass to Notstad.
At this time, all
And
White
with
Soil
the
Youth
extra
football
point good,
players,
it's 7-0, and that's
please
where we're
report
at.
To the east entrance to the stadium, all White Soil Youth football players, please report to the east entrance of the football stadium.
So we got 6 t-shirts.
First and 10, Cambridge.
Back to live action here with Colster again behind Buckman in the shotgun. 2 to his left, 2 to his right as far as receiving, and Buckman on the keeper. And he gets about 7, 8, 9, just drags 2 more Waterloo defenders. Drags Ferrari and Sturgill. Gain of about 9. Lost his...
Gain of 9 on the play.
Lost the flag that he's got there tucked in his belt. Nice gesture from a Waterloo defender to give it back to him. 2nd and 1 from the Waterloo 38. Cambridge on a drive that got them all backed up all the way to their 5-yard line. 2nd and 23 situation, and they pick that up after a holding penalty on Waterloo and a completed pass. Handoff to number 11 up the middle. And first met there by 58. And cleaned up by 59. So 50, 74, I'm sorry.
58, Haslai.
Spoke and Haslai.
No gain on the play.
And that is no gain. 3rd and 1. Probably about half a yard. We've got official timeout. Measurement. Looks like the chains are coming in.
Yeah, no, looks like we're going to
where
go
the down
for
marker's
measurement.
at looks like to be about 7 chain links short, but we will see. First measurement of the game. Hopefully not close enough that we have to pull out an index card like they did in the NFL the one time. And he is short by about 2 chain links. So 3rd and half of football.
It is going to be 3rd. And as Peachy up here says, a couple chain links.
Let's go, defense!
Definitely 4-down territory here, so I would not be surprised if they don't try to go for the bomb, even though they've got 2 in the backfield. Polster and Notstad. Notstad now in motion, and Buckman on the keeper. Straight up the middle, met there by Lauersdorf and Hadlew, but gain of 2. That gives Cambridge a first down from their own 35.
1st and 10, Cambridge.
Just under 3 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Cambridge still with their 7-0 lead. Trips to the right. for Buckman on this first down. And he's looking over the middle and tipped and intercepted by Ferrari. And Waterloo will take over at their own 30. That's what we needed.
Your Waterloo Pirates will take over first and 10 from their own 30.
Ferrari's first interception of the season. Waterloo's third as a team. Hush in the shotgun, flips it over here to Sturgill and unable to hold it. Falls incomplete, so second and 10.
Second and 10.
2:22 left. Trips right, and Marshall down here alone in single coverage. Safety's going to roll his way. Hush back to throw. Now he's scrambling and taken down in the backfield by number 55, Joe Downing.
55. Downing.
Loss of 5 on the play. 4 on the play, maybe. So third and 14. For the Pirates. Hush in the shotgun, Sturgill in motion. And dangerous pass there. Intended for Ugorji, but tipped by number 50, Erden Vandenheide. And with 1:29 left in the second quarter, Benny Marshall is on to punt.
To Waterloo, number 8, Benny Marshall.
Back deep for Cambridge is number 2, Kiefer Parrish. Marshall hit a 52-yarder his first time. And this one is an end-over-end punt. Lands at the 35, and everybody gets away from it. We get a Waterloo bounce. And down there at about the 25-yard line.
Marshall's punt goes through 49 yards down there.
So a 52 and a 49-yard punt so far in the first half for Waterloo. 1:18 left.
First and 10.
And Cambridge takes over
At their own 25.
on their own 25. Leading 7-0. Three wide receivers for Cambridge, two to the right, one to the left. And Buckman back to pass, looking over here to number 2, Parrish. On the coverage is number 12, Byer.
Ball's incomplete. Number 12, Byer on the coverage. Second and 10.
So after the timeout by Waterloo, we haven't seen a flag yet since then. So maybe we'll have a flagless last 1 minute and 14 seconds. We will see. Buckman back to pass. Passes over the middle and incomplete. And here comes a flag. That's going to be called pass interference on Marshall. Happened right in front of the referee.
Flag on the play. That'll be pass interference for Waterloo. It is a 15-yard penalty, results in a Cambridge first down, 1st and 10 from their own 40.
The 34 in motion for Cambridge. Buckman over here with a screen and incomplete to Polster.
Buckman's screen falls
On the coverage there was 58.
58.
Haslew.
Haslan on the coverage. 2nd and 10.
Buckman back to pass, being traced by Ferrari, and Ferrari gets him in the backfield. Loss of about 4 there. Ferrari got around the block of Polster and was not going to be denied that. And looks like Waterloo will take their second timeout of the first half. 46 seconds to go.
Ferrari sack of Buckman knocks them back 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 13 with 46 seconds left to go here in the half.
We'll check on some other scores in the Eastern Suburban League at halftime. See if we can get some scores on those games. Once again, Palmyra Eagle at Horicon, Eustisford. Clinton at Marshall, that's just down the road here, about 4 miles. And Marquezan is in Dodgeland. Clinton and Marshall is another 1-0 matchup in conference. So between that game and this game, there will be 2 remaining at 2-0 in conference. Hopefully that will be Waterloo and Marshall for next week's game. Buckman back to pass, throws over here to number 3. Caught out there and tackled almost immediately by Lauersdorf. Picked up about 4 or 5 on the play. And Waterloo will take their last time out. Stop the clock at 36 seconds to go. Brings up 4th and
Waterloo
9.
will call their last time out. It'll be 4th and 9 from the 41.
Definitely an entertaining first half for the referees. There's no doubt there. Number of penalties thrown. Occurred, excuse me. Flags thrown, not penalties thrown. Buckman stays on to punt for Cambridge. Back deep for Waterloo is Benny Marshall. Stands at his 23-yard line.
Number 4, Buckman.
And Buckman kicks away from Marshall, and that will go out of bounds probably around the 30. And where is he going to spot it?
40-yard punt by Buckman.
And referee will stop at the 24.5-yard line. I thought it went out of bounds a little sooner than that.
1st and 10 from the 24.
So 1st and 10, Waterloo from their own 24 with 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Cambridge, who deferred to the coin toss after they won it, will get the second half kickoff. And Waterloo, 30 seconds to get within field goal range at least. Ugorji and Ferrari in the backfield next to Hush. And we have another flag. I'm guessing that's going to be a procedure penalty.
False start, Waterloo.
False start, actually.
They'll back him up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 19.
So 1st and 15 now from the 19. Just may not be a good idea just to run this ball out and get into the locker room. Regroup here. But I am not a coach. Ugorji in the backfield next to Hush, and he will hand it off to Ugorji. He's coming left and cuts inside and pushed out of bounds by number 50, Arden Vaniendi.
Pushed out of bounds by number 50, Vandenity. Second and 1.
2nd and 1 now for Ugorji's in the backfield and faked the handoff. Hush has got the keeper rolling right, directing traffic and throws downfield. Caught over there. Is it caught? Don't know. Incomplete. Ooh. Nice catch over there. Must have just been out of bounds. I saw all of the Cambridge coaches were saying out of bounds.
Going to be 3rd and 1.
And 3rd and 1. It's a good play-action play there by Hush. Was able to roll and out to his right. Just threw it a little bit too close to the Cambridge bench. Chance could not come down with it in bounds. Hush back to pass, lets it fly deep, and this will be intercepted by number 2.
Hush's pass intercepted by
Parrish.
Parrish. Takes
it out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
With 6 seconds here to go in the
6
half.
seconds remaining in the first half.
Cambridge.
We'll see if Cambridge elects to just sit on this and go into halftime with the lead, knowing you've got the second half kickoff coming your direction. Well, coming out in a 3 wide receiver set, but you've also got, this is pretty much going to sit on it, I guess. And Buckman will kneel on it. That will take it to halftime, where Cambridge leads at Fathead Field 7-0 over Waterloo. And we'll take a break here and keep the cameras rolling as the WYSO Youth Football Organization comes out after they are all gathered in the south end zone.
It is WYSO Youth Football Night here in Waterloo. We're going to introduce our youth football teams. Starting out with the K2 program.
The groove of it.
We got Sussex Machine, coached by Ryan Doyle.
I know I can, it's perfect.
Jim's Tree Service, coached by Paul and Jen.
I can hear you really good live on YouTube.
Good.
Waterloo Family Dental, coached by Brian. And the Shop, coached by Chris Marshall and Tom Hendler.
Talking bad about the refs, right?
Then we have our 3-4 program, Monroe Street Pizza, coached by Greg Ebert and Chris Fouts.
I got to hook up with
The Bridge Nutrition, coached by Otto Degler, Chad Newmeyer, and Hector. And Queen Sweet, coached by Justin Roberts. Our 5-6 tackle team, coached by Ross Reedy, Nick Webster, Kyle Crave, Adam Schneider, Mark Burbach, and Jason Hunter. And our 7-8 tackle team, coached by Aaron Sale, Bill Fari, Josh Flowersdorf, Nick Weisensell, and Corey Powers. And there is the future of Waterloo High School football. Give a round of applause for all these young men and their great coaches behind them. With a bright future as Waterloo Mighty Pirates. Thank you, WYSO Football.
Okay, so the North Street Pizza, Michelle Silver, Century 21, and then Sussex Machine, and has also donated their sweet, or their, sorry, don't worry about that. Unless there's a coupon for a pizza in one of them, and there's a $20 bill in it's 6 kids.
Kids, as you're walking off, we're doing 6 t-shirts tonight, so you might want to pay attention. Ooh, there's a lot. All right. Our sponsor tonight, Monroe Street Pizza at 122 South Monroe Street in Waterloo, is open for dinner Wednesday through Sunday, serving wings, bread, and handcrafted pizzas on freshly stretched dough. Check them out on Facebook for weekly specials, current menus, and business hours. And Michelle Soder 21, Century 21 that is. We have in one of the t-shirts tonight is a coupon for a free 16-inch pizza. And Sussex Machine Corporation is throwing in a $20 bill in another. Our first contestant for tonight, you know, I don't have a last name here, it just says Uncle Andy. Just says Uncle Andy. So Uncle Andy, head on down to the east entrance of the stadium. If you don't know where that's at, just ask the person who just cheered really loud next to you. Our next contestant is Lala T. Lala T. Our next one is Jesus Cruz. Jesus Cruz. A lot of cheering going on. I like this. Our fourth contestant is Jace Ebert. Jace Ebert. Our fifth contestant is Evan Wyatt. I love how people are getting really excited for this t-shirt. And our sixth and final contestant tonight is Sam Romano. Sam Romano. All your contestants, if you heard your name, head on down to the east entrance. While we're waiting for you to do that, we will poll 50-50. Ooh, 156 tonight. $156. I got a blue ticket in my hand. The numbers are 8, 4, 2, 5, 0, 8. $156. Number 8, 4, 2, 5, 0, 8. And we have a winner. We have a winner. Looks like Jennifer. Come on up. Let's match this number up. All right. First contestant, Uncle Andy. I want to see this Uncle Andy. Head on out there. Oh, Rupner's brother. You got to go. Keep going. You got to go out to about midfield 30-yard line. Jennifer Stewart was the big winner of the 156. She'll be down at Fireman's Park all day tomorrow. She can get you something. You ready, Uncle Andy? Oh, it's right on you. Yes. Oh. Well, that inertia carries you forward. She just keeps going. All right, Lala T. Lala T.
Oh, it's a little one.
The cutest contestant of the t-shirt contest this year so far. Keep going, Lala. Keep going. While we're waiting for Lala, we got a lost cell phone up here in the press box. Looks sparkly on the back. Looks like an expensive iPhone. Ready, Lala? All right, you're on it. You're on it. Yep. Oh, good effort. Good effort. Grab your t-shirt. All right, Jesus. Jesus, what do you got, buddy? Hey, we don't have a catch this year, Jesus. You got to be the first one. You got this, buddy. You got to move over, follow. More midfield. It came apart. You got to go get it. Yep, you on it. Oh! Ooh, I thought that was it. Jace. Jace Seabirds.
So when you start also, can you say
You got this 2-1. You got this.
WLOO live sports broadcast or WLOO CATV live sports broadcast?
Yep. Yep. Oh. Evan Wired. Evan Wired.
I already told him he needed receiver hands, not lineman hands.
Yeah. We got a lineman here. I heard he's got good hands though. You got this, Evan. Remember, this is for all the linemen out there. Oh, that's good hustle. Can't teach that. All right, Sam. Come on, 9-9. Keep going, Sam. You got this, buddy. Boo. Go get it, Sam. Oh, hey, Sam, it came with something. That's why it didn't fly very well. It was weighted down by the paper.
Pizza.
All right. There's our contestants for tonight. Here's your Waterloo Batman.
Hold on.
I'll see if I can get the Marshall score too.
Again, if you have lost your cell phone up here in the press box, we have it. Check your pockets, check around you, check your purse. Men, check your jackets. We have a lost cell phone here in the press box.
How about concession?
Minute and a half to go until we get back to live football action. Just so you're aware that this is a live broadcast of WLOO-CA-TV, brought to you by your friends from the local cable station. Other scores from the conference right now, halftime, Horicon Hustisford 24, Palmyra Eagle 20. And Marquezan leads Dodgeland at halftime 20-0. I do not have a Clinton Marshall halftime score for you. Just happening down the road, about 4 miles. Once again, Cambridge will receive the second half kickoff. Well, a tale of two quarters. First quarter, pretty cleanly played game at 0-0 at the end of that quarter, and the second quarter, the field was littered with flags. One flag, especially on Waterloo, cost them on a Cambridge drive. 2nd and 23, Cambridge was backed up to their own 5-yard line. Waterloo ended up with a holding penalty on defense, 10-yard penalty. Not that that gave Cambridge a first down, but it took away half of what they needed, and I believe that was the drive that Cambridge ended up scoring on. No, that was not the drive they ended up scoring on. They scored right at the beginning of the second quarter after they changed ends. So Cambridge, very little running. Only a couple of opportunities where they actually took the ball under center, everything else in shotgun. Usually coming out with at least 3 wide receivers. Number of times coming out with 4. But when you've got an all-conference honorable mention quarterback from last year behind center still, and him only being a junior as well, you may as well go with some strength there. So once again, only 7-0. Anybody's game here with Cambridge leading. Ben Ugorji on to kick for Waterloo from the 40. It's typically been Parrish and Holseeder back deep, but we'll see if that's the case. And it is. Standing at their own 15-yard line.
Set the kick for Waterloo is Ben Ugorji. Back to return for Cambridge is number 11 Holseeder and 2 Parrish.
And the kick goes back to Parrish, who takes it at the 10. Heads up the left sidelines and met there, pushed out of bounds by
Parrish will bring it out 18
Marshall
yards.
and number 4, Caleb Bullock.
Number 13, Jakey on the tackle.
1st and 10 from the Cambridge 28.
Cambridge will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
Cambridge heading the same direction they did in the second quarter, south to north. This is the direction they were in when they scored their touchdown. Buckman in the shotgun. Comes out in 4 wide receiver set. Holster behind him, he's back to pass. And screen pass over here. And missed tackle, but met there by Lauersdorf.
Buckman's pass
Caught by
number 34,
Sonnenberg. So loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12 from the 26 for the Blue Jays.
2nd and 12.
Very early here in the third quarter.
26.
Trips to the left with the ball on the right hash mark. And Buckman with the inside handoff gets through the initial wave and tackled out there by Benny Marshall.
Handoff to number 24,
Holster on the carry.
Tackle by number 8, Benny Marshall.
Gets about 7 on the play. 8 yards on the play.
7 on the play. It's going to be
Third and 4
3.
from the 35-yard line.
3rd and 3 from the 35.
Two to the left, 2 to the right for Buckman. Polster behind him, and he takes the draw. And Waterloo ready right there to meet him. 74, 58, and 59 there on the tackle. Gain of maybe a half a yard brings up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 4th and 3.
Buckman back to punt.
Buckman back to punt.
Marshall
Receiver
back to his
return for
25
Marshall.
to return the punt. And Buckman on the kick and off the side of his foot. Waterloo should get pretty good field position. Interesting that the back judge is the one that's actually calling it when the side judge over here was a lot closer. And Waterloo will take over at their own 42. Best starting field position for Waterloo.
Will take over 1st and 10 from their own 42.
Second best, I'm sorry. We recovered a... Oh, this is the best starting field position. Our interception was over inside our own 30. 9:36 to go in the third quarter. Waterloo's first possession here of the second half. Hush back to pass. Throws over the middle and a diving catch by Sturgill. Beautiful outstretched catch there. Right over the middle. and it's down to the Cambridge 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Pirates. Oh, Hush put that on a line, and Sturgill laid out for that one and brought it in, sliding on his belly. So Waterloo comes out in passing formation. And inside handoff to, no, Hush kept it. And gets maybe a gain of 1. Tackled by 57. Number 57, Ben Josh Heff. Oop, Josh Heff, that's on the wrong team, sorry. Aiden Spurley.
2nd and 8.
So we'll give him 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 from the 41 of Cambridge. Dakota Sturgill next to Hush on the play. Hush pass over here to Ferrari over his head. 31 Owen Nels on the coverage. Brings up 3rd and 8 for Waterloo. Trips to the right. Marshall by himself down here on the left. And Hush throws out to Sturgill. And tackled about a gain of 7. Gain of 5, actually. Brings up about 3rd and 3.
Tackled by 55 Downey.
From the 36. 4th down. Make it 4.
4th and a long 3 at the Cambridge 36.
Waterloo keeping the offense on the field. Jackson Byer running in late. He'll be flanked way out to the right. And we've got
looks like we have a Waterloo timeout.
a timeout, Waterloo.
First charge timeout of the half.
First time out of the half for Waterloo with 7:30 left in the 3rd quarter. Cambridge 7, Waterloo nothing. Waterloo driving in Cambridge territory, but 4th down. Once again, youth night tonight out at the park. Lots of young footballers. Flag football, tackle football. Not to date myself, but when I was in 5th and 6th grade, we were still playing flag football. There was no tackle football in my town in 7th grade. You didn't start playing tackle football till 8th grade. And here in this town, and conference, if you will, they're playing tackle football at 5th grade.
4th and 3, Waterloo.
So timeout is over, and Hush back. Sturgill flanks him to the left. Trips to the right. Hush throws out here to Benny Marshall, and Marshall cuts up and is inside the 30-yard line. And that will be enough for a Waterloo 1st down. Benny would not be denied. Carried 3 tacklers with him.
Damiani. The 5-yard gain results in a Waterloo 1st down.
So Waterloo with a fresh set of downs here just inside the 30
Cambridge 29.
of the Blue Jays. And Hush with a pass to Sturgill, and he catches it, gets past the defender for a Waterloo touchdown. Hush faked me out on that one with the handoff. Handoff to one Sturgill and a pass to another for a Waterloo touchdown. And we're an extra point away of knocking this game up at 7. Hush on to try that extra point.
And they get the extra point, number 6, Hush.
And it's good.
With 6:59 remaining here in the third quarter, we have a tie game. Cambridge 7 and your mighty Waterloo Pirates 7.
So Waterloo's first possession of the second half, 58-yard drive resulting in a pass from Hush to Ryan Sturgill. That's how the drive started. With a nice play and hook up between those two, and that's the way it ended. So Waterloo with something cooking here in the second half. Able to hold Cambridge on their opening drive, and Waterloo marches 58 yards to knot it up at 7. Ugorgi on to kick for Waterloo, back deep.
We'd like to issue a message.
Is Parrish and Holseater.
In the parking lot to please park in the actual stall. Again, message from the Waterloo Police Department. As you are parking in the parking lot, please park in the stalls.
It's on my phone. That's the required part.
Holseater and Parrish back on the 10-yard line. Ugorgi with a kick. And that will be taken by Parrish. He heads up the left side. And taken out of bounds there by number 8, number 13, Ryder Janke.
Gain of 20 on the play.
So Cambridge will start
Number 24.
first and 10 from their own 32. Beautiful fall night for football in Waterloo.
32.
Even more beautiful now that it's tied up. Cambridge comes out in a 4 wide receiver set, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. And inside, no, fake handoff. And nothing doing there.
McMahon on the keeper. Forced down to the ground by 58, Hosley.
Hosley and Carrillo weren't fooled on that play.
Second and 11.
Loss of 1 on the play. Backs Cambridge up to inside their 30.
Back to the 30.
Owen Nellis lined up behind Buckman in the shotgun. And Buckman looking to throw, comes near side, and pass is short. Intended for Parrish. Jackson Byer on the coverage. Brings up 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12.
Waterloo crowd trying to cheer the defense on here. Biggest down of the game so far, I would have to say. 4 wide receivers. And Nellis, we've got a penalty. Timeout. Nope, no penalty. Timeout, Cambridge. They realize how important this down is. They want to make sure they've got everything set up correctly. 6:03 left in the 3rd. And we're all knotted up at 7. So big weekend in Waterloo for anybody watching. We've got, actually started last night down in the park. We've got bands all day tomorrow, the official 63rd, I think, annual Wiener and Kraut Festival. Tomorrow, down in the park, vendors downtown. So third down. Timeout over. Buckman's pass is caught out there by number 5, K. Nottestad. And that is enough for a Cambridge first down.
Number 5, Sturgill.
Sturgill on the coverage and the tackle. But Cambridge is out to their 48-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10, Cambridge from their own 48.
And handoff to Polster, and he is tackled. Yes, I thought his knee was down.
Handoff to Polster. Loss of 1 on the play.
Loss of 1. So the running game for Cambridge is just non-existent. Their biggest run of the game was that 17-yard scramble in the first quarter by Buckman.
Second and 11 from the Cambridge 47.
I have no idea. Because I didn't. These were
Buckman looking to pass, and pressure brought on, and he is scrambling and will be tackled just short of the first down, I believe, maybe a gain of 10. And will be tackled there at about the 38-yard line of Waterloo. Tackled by Sturgill.
It'll be third and 1.
Ball placed at the Waterloo 40. We'll call it the 43. Three in the backfield for Cambridge on this third down. And flag on the play, looks like
So offsides Waterloo.
offside Waterloo. So there's a free 5 yards and first down.
Going to be first and 10, Cambridge from the Waterloo 38.
Cambridge with their second possession of the second half. This drive started at the 28. And they are down to the Waterloo 38. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. We're knotted at 7. 3 in the backfield again, next to Buckman. And handoff to number 11. And looks like a gain of about 10 on the play.
Number 11 Holtz
Tackled by
Tackled by number 5, Sturgill.
Sturgill.
Gain of 9 on the play.
We'll give him 9 only. So second and 1 at the 30 of Waterloo.
Second and long 1 from the Pirates 30.
And pass near side here to number 5, and he is wrapped up immediately by Hush and Ferrari. K. Nottestad had nowhere to go on that pass. Loss of 2 on that play.
Loss of 2 on the play. Third and 3.
Third and 3.
Waterloo 31.
Two in the backfield to Buckman's right. Nottestad in the back. It's a fake handoff. Throws over to 24. That's Polster.
24 Polster.
Snuck out of the backfield on that.
Sturgill on the tackle.
Sturgill on the tackle, but that is another Cambridge
Gain of
first
12 on
down.
the play.
Waterloo defense has been out there for a while.
It'll be first and
Cambridge will
10.
take over
Cambridge,
now
Waterloo
at the 15-yard line of Waterloo. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Second half, excuse me, third quarter. An inside handoff to Holseeder.
Carry by number 11, Holtseer.
Tackle
Looks
by
like he was finally taken down by Hosley.
Osley.
Gain of 3 on the play. Actually, we'll call it 4. We'll agree with Filter up here. It'll be second and a long 6 from the 11.
Second and 6 from the 11. Cambridge has found something here with 3 in the backfield. Fake handoff, rolling left, and throws incomplete, out of bounds. Was able to get rid of that
Buckman's pass
with
falls
the
incomplete.
pressure from Waterloo. Brings up third down.
Third and that long 6.
And 6 from the 11. Four wide receiver set, number 3 in motion. And a little swing pass over here to Osler, but short of the first down, brought down inside the 10. And that brings up a fourth down and 4,
A short 2 on the play.
maybe 4th and 5 even.
And 4 from just inside the 10.
So Cambridge keeping their offense on the field. Buckman getting the call from the coach. And looks like they may take a timeout here. Whole offense is coming over to talk to the coach, I'm assuming. Unless we've got an injury, I don't see anybody down on the play. So timeout Cambridge.
And we're going to give a second charge timeout to Cambridge for the half.
Cambridge uses
20 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Cambridge 7, Waterloo 7.
Cambridge uses their second timeout of the second half. Those are going to be tight game like this. Those are going to become pretty valuable.
Hey, winner crowd day here in
But
Waterloo.
I can't blame them. Big fourth down coming here from down inside the 10.
Ray Morgan up at the park. And all day tomorrow, downtown vendors in the park, food vendors all over the place, and of course that sweet and delicious Wiener and Kraut. Bands all day in the park, entertainment all day downtown Waterloo.
As much as I thought the last third down from their own 38 was critical, this fourth down from inside the Waterloo 10 is even more critical. $20 to go in the third quarter. Let's hope that Waterloo defensive line stays home on this. They've been called offsides earlier on this drive. And the pass is intercepted by Ferrari in the end zone. And Waterloo takes over. I believe that was in the end zone. Yes, they are calling it a touchback, so Waterloo will take over on their 20. Ferrari's second pick of the game. And Cambridge denied on that long drive.
First and 10 from their own 20.
13 seconds to go in this third quarter, and Waterloo takes over at their own 20. Buckman tried to throw that over the middle. It was pretty crowded there. I noticed at least 3 Waterloo defenders there, and Ferrari was the one that came up with it. So probably the last play of the third quarter here. Hush in quarterback and swings it out to the right. And Ferrari is met there. Cambridge grabbing at the ball, trying to get that thing to flip out, but Ferrari keeps his arms around it and takes that to the ground with him. Gain of about 3. And that will end our third quarter with the game tied at 7. And Waterloo will have it. 2nd and 7 from their own 23. Once again, this live broadcast brought to you by WLOOCA TV. Our friends at the local cable station. We've got 3 cameras running. Gotta love the multi-camera setup when you have a chance to get it. Giving us the shots of the game. Shout out to those folks. As well as to the crew that was able to get my microphone running. So, critical fourth quarter here. 7-7 game. Fourth quarter has been extremely kind to Waterloo. They've outscored their opponents 20-0 throughout the 3-game season so far. And Cambridge has been outscored 22-0. So let's hope we can stay with that trend. So first play of the fourth quarter, Hush again in the shotgun, throws out to the right, caught by Marshall. And tackled there just inside the Waterloo 40-yard line, but that's enough for a Waterloo first down.
Number 2, Parrish. 15-yard gain.
Parrish tackled on the tackle by Cambridge.
1st and 10, Waterloo from their own 38.
Ugorji flanks Hush to the left. And Hush with a pass out here to Sturgill. And fumbles the ball. It's still on the ground. Looks like it's been covered by Cambridge. And who's got it? Number 55 for Cambridge on the recovery. Joe Downing. So Cambridge with a critical turnover here in Waterloo territory. They will take over 1st and 10 at the Pirates' 47-yard line.
Head up, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine.
Pass was complete to Sturgill, just trying to go for extra yards, and that one tackler that went for the ball got it pried out of there. It's exactly what they tried to do on the play before that when Ferrari caught that last play of the third quarter. Inside handoff here to Holsteeder, and he is met in the backfield by Dominic Bakken. That is a big loss on the play, loss of 4.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 14, back in the Cambridge territory now at their own 49. Cambridge had a little bit of success there inside Waterloo's territory last drive when they were running a 3 running back set. Not sure if they'll get back to that. Buckman back to pass, and he is wrapped up, hit first by 56, 59, and then gets out of that grasp and tackled finally out of bounds by number 74, Ian Spoke. But That was a loss on the play as well.
3 more on the play.
So that's a loss of 3. Back them up, and it will be 3rd and 16 now from their own 46. Waterloo's defense has come alive here in this second half. Definitely on this 3rd drive. Found themselves in a hole with a short field for Cambridge, but they have not allowed Cambridge anything. Four receivers set. Buckman back to pass, looking right. He's scrambling right and looking downfield to throw. Looks like he's going to throw that one just out of the reach of number 5, Kate Nottestad. Would have had enough for the first down. But Benny Marshall was there on the coverage. And 4th and 16 and the 46. Buckman staying in to punt. Back deep for Waterloo, standing at his own 20, is Marshall.
Cambridge into punt formation with Buckman. And back to return from Waterloo. At his own 22 is the right Marshall.
And punt, and punted away from Marshall, kicks it out of bounds. Looks like it landed somewhere around the 25-yard line, 26 maybe. And he's going to call it the 24.
Looks like Waterloo will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
So definitely not wanting to give Benny Marshall any opportunity to return the ball tonight. That's 3 kicks, 3 punts that have gone out of bounds.
Waterloo actually called this the 24.
So Waterloo takes over 1st and 10, 9:30 to go in the game. And we're still tied at 7. Sturgill in the backfield next to Hush to the right. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Marshall lone receiver on the left. Hush fakes the handoff. Scrambling to the left and throws to Ferrari. Ferrari with the catch and knocked and tackled there at about the 26-yard line. Gain of 2. Polster on the tackle for Cambridge.
34. Sonnenberg. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8. From their own 26.
Waterloo student section's been standing pretty much the entire second half of the 3rd quarter and all of the 4th so far. Benny Marshall in motion with the handoff and puts his shoulder down, gets a couple extra yards.
Around by number 8, Marshall.
And he's close to the first down.
Taken down by number 2, Parrish.
And looks like they're going to call him, well, I don't know, left foot spot, right foot spot. It's a right foot spot. Looks like he's short. Maybe by about a half a yard.
It'll be 3rd and 1. The Waterloo 34 and a half. Or 33 and a half.
Trips to the left on this short 3rd and 1, inside handoff to Sturgill. And he's got it after a 5-yard pickup. Tackled by 57 Spurley. And Holseater.
Results in a Waterloo first down.
Oh, Waterloo with a fresh set of downs here at their own 39 with 7:48 to go.
Their own 39.
Game still knotted at 7. And Hush, swing pass over here to Marshall. Gain of about 9 on the play. Tackled by number 31,
Tackled by
Nellis.
number 31, Nellis. Gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2 from Waterloo's own 47.
Give him 8 on the play, 2nd and 2. Inside handoff to Sturgill, and he's got another gain of about 5. So Waterloo inside Cambridge territory now at their 48. 6:45 to go, and Waterloo on the march.
Waterloo at the Cambridge 48.
Hush coming in from the sidelines with the play from Coach Janke. Trips to the left. And fake to the left and throws to the right and high. Incomplete to Chance.
Broken up by number 2.
Parrish on the coverage for Cambridge.
And 34, Sonnenberg.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Cambridge 48.
Jason Byer bring the play in. He comes out here to the right. Marshall and Ferrari to the left. And what do we got?
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Looks like false start on Waterloo. That'll cost Waterloo 5.
2nd and 15 from their own 47.
Student section getting loud over here. Ferrari and Marshall up top. Marshall in motion. Fake handoff to Sturgill. Pass complete to Marshall. Maybe a gain of 1.
Tackled by 31, Nellis.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
1 on the play.
Tackled by Owen Nellis on Cambridge. So ball is placed at the Waterloo 49.
Around 49.
Waterloo's got to get to the Cambridge 38 for a first down. Marshall and Ferrari to the top of the screen. Sturgill and Sturgill down here. And Marshall on the... Are we going to get a flag for intentional grounding? Yes, we are. Hush pleading his case that Benny Marshall was right there. I mean, I would have to agree with him that Benny was there. It's just he couldn't get it out of his hand because he was getting pushed backwards. He is waving the flag off because he did see Benny Marshall in the area.
Within 10 yards.
So we will still have 4th down, but at least it's at the 49 instead of being possibly at the 35. So Benny Marshall on to punt for Waterloo.
Back to return for Cambridge is number
Back
2.
deep is number 2, Parrish. 3rd punt of the game for Marshall, and that's off the side of his foot. Definitely not equal to the 49 or 52-yarders he had in the first half. Looks like Cambridge will have a starting field position of somewhere around their 40.
Marshall's punt goes out of bounds at the 40. Cambridge takes over 1st and 10.
5:20 left in the game. See if the Waterloo defense is up to the task again this drive, like they were the last drive. Buckman in the shotgun, swings it out to the right, and caught out there by number 5,
Buckman's pass caught by
Kate
number
Nodstead.
5, Nodstead.
Gain of about 9 on the play. 2nd and 1.
Tackle by number 6, Hush. The gain of 9 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 1
Hush with the tackle.
at the Cambridge zone 49.
Four wide receivers set. 3 out here to the left. Ferrari on the rush and unable to get him, and Buckman run out of bounds.
Buckman's going to be forced out of bounds by 58 Hosley.
Hosley. But that's another Cambridge first down.
Gain of 7 on the play. Results in a Cambridge first down, 1st and 10 at the Waterloo 44.
Buckman takes a snap. He's in trouble, and he slips.
And Buckman's going to be forced down. Keegan Lauersdorf.
Keegan Lauersdorf and Owen Hosley. Andy Carrillo, I believe.
And 66, Andy Carrillo.
Loss of 9 on the play. Back into the Cambridge territory at their own 47. Clock continues to tick. We're under 4 minutes now in the game. Pass over the middle to number 2. Parrish tackled by Sturgill. Gain of about 10.
By Sturgill. And number 6, Hush.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Gain of 7 on the play.
Back into Waterloo territory. Cambridge with only 1 timeout remaining. Waterloo still with 2. Buckman straight drop back, passes over the middle to number 5. And he's running down the Waterloo sidelines. Looked like he tried to draw a flag after he got pushed out of bounds. But that will be enough for a Cambridge first down. Benny Marshall pushes him out of bounds. Cambridge down to the Waterloo 26 now.
From the Waterloo 26.
2:44 to go in the game. Cambridge with a fresh set of downs from the Waterloo 26. Nodstead the deep back. And handoff to him, and he's tackled after a 3-yard gain.
Handoff to number 11, Holtseter.
Holtseter.
Tackled by 58, Hosley.
Hosley with a tackle.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Gain of 3.
Second and 7. From the Waterloo 23.
So 3 in the backfield again. Holtseter the deep back. And inside handoff to Holtseter, who is met by Haslew and a host of other Pirates.
Boatload of Pirates on the tackle.
It's a gain of about 7. Brings up 3rd and 2 from just inside the 20. Clock continues to tick. 1:33 remaining in the game. And delay a game on Cambridge. That's a loss of 5 on the play. Critical error there. 1:07 left, brings up 3rd and 7. Big defensive stand. Big defensive play for Waterloo. Right here. And Cambridge will take their final timeout.
Cambridge timeout. Their 3rd and final charge timeout of the half. With 1:07 left to play in the game. Cambridge 7. And your Waterloo Pirates 7.
It's been a relatively cleanly played second half, not like the second quarter.
Cambridge is heading home for a conference matchup against the Dodgeland Trojans, while your mighty Pirates will travel just down the road for the big ESC rivalry game against Vetter Marshall. Both games at 7 p.m.
You may have just heard what next week's schedules look like. Waterloo heading to Marshall. Cambridge heads home against Dodgeland next week, Friday. We've still got 1:07 left to go in this game. And a big 3rd and 7 for Cambridge. Rosler in the backfield behind Buckman. Trips to the left. Parrish, the lone receiver, up to the top in the right. He's looking for Parrish. And caught. Inbounds. And that looks like enough for a Cambridge first down. I don't know. They're looking. They're going to have a timeout. They're going to measure, I'm guessing.
Looks like we're going to call for
From where it is here, at least where the down markers are, it almost looks like it is a first down. I don't know why they have to measure. The chains are right there. Well, it is pulling a little bit tighter. And it is enough for a first down for Cambridge.
Just makes it. Cambridge first down.
And it will be about at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10.
47 seconds to go. I believe he was tackled inbounds, so once they set the ball, the clock should start in motion. Call it the 16-yard line. And the clock has started. We're down to 43 seconds. And inside handoff to Holseater. And he's met right there in the hole. Ugorji. And Cambridge trying to go hurry up. Loss of 2 on the play. 22 seconds to go in the game. And spikes it. Veninger tried to get his hands underneath that when he clocked it. Trying to intercept that ball, but not quite. That brings up 3rd down and 12. Got to look for something to the sidelines here to get it out of bounds, or possibly into the end zone. Oh, we are lining up for a field goal here. Number 33 on to try the field goal. Buckman with the hold gets it down, and the kick is no good. Oh, Waterloo takes over at their own 18-yard line with 17 seconds to go. I thought maybe they would have had another chance to possibly go for the end zone, but Cambridge decided to kick it on third down. So, change of possession, Waterloo stops the drive. And they will take over at their own 18. 14 seconds remaining in regulation.
First and 10, Waterloo.
Sturgill flanks Hush in the backfield to the left. Two receivers down here to the right. And back to pass. And a fumble, and picked up by a lineman. And 56 alertly picks the ball up. 58, Haslow.
Flag on the play.
And we got a flag, too. Considering this a forward pass, illegal forward touching, I thought it was a fumble. But we will see here what the call is. Yep, illegal touching by the lineman.
Touching of the football.
I mean, I thought it got knocked out of his hands and therefore would have not made it a pass, that it would have actually been a fumble that would have gone forward. But I'm not going to argue. Illegal touching, that will back the Pirates up. Is that a spot foul? The down marker has moved. Remains, well, at least it's first down on the down marker.
And
Waterloo just nailed it. And that will take us to the end of regulation.
Cambridge 7.
With Waterloo 7,
Pirates 7.
Cambridge 7. Definitely an interesting game to definitely interesting game for the initial play-by-play announcer. Going into overtime. So we will have a coin toss coming up here at midfield to determine possession. So I'm looking for, as we're looking here at the coin toss now, coming to center field here. All the captains are meeting again. With Cambridge being the away team, they will have the call. Hush, Marshall, Lauersdorf, and Ferrari out there for the captains for Waterloo. Referee explaining the overtime rules to all the captains. Definitely no advantage like in college when you have to go into the student section if you have the opportunity to have the opposition do that. And the flip of the coin, and looks like Cambridge has won the toss again. Looks like we will head north to south, if I can tell by what the referee is pointing at. So we are heading north to south, and I believe Waterloo will be on offense first. Still no game on the Clinton-Marshall game in the Eastern Suburban Conference. Horicon currently leading Palmyra Eagle 46-26. That is still in the fourth quarter. Marquezan over Dodgeland 34-6 in the fourth quarter.
Around conference play, Marquezan 34, Dodgeland 6. Here in overtime, Waterloo will have the ball first. That'll be first and 10 from the 25.
So Waterloo to begin with the ball in the first overtime.
Overtime is just like college football. Each team gets a chance to score, starting at the 25-yard line.
So Waterloo first and 10 from the 25. Hush back, flanked by Ferrari to his right. Benny Marshall alone up top, and Ferrari with the carry. And continuing to carry people, fighting for extra yards. Gets inside the 20.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Tackle by number 57, Spurley, and 50, Vandenheid.
Second and 4.
So second and 4 from just inside the 20. And inside handoff to Ferrari, bounces it outside, and continue to chug for some yards, gets down to about the 15. He's close to a Waterloo first down. We'll see if he has it.
Carry by number 23, Ferrari.
And looks like
Tackle by
the line judge is going to spot it right there on the 15. That is enough for a first down. The chains are on the move. So first and 10 for Waterloo.
Results in a Waterloo first down. First and 15, or first and 10, Waterloo from the 15.
Chance little receiver down here to the right. Marshall up top to the left. Ferrari gets the handoff again and up the middle. And met there after a gain of about 3.
Ferrari on the carry. Gain of 4.
Second down and
Tackled
7.
by number 11, Holtz-Cedar.
Holtz-Cedar for Cambridge on the tackle.
2nd and 6 from the 11.
So a heavy dose of Ferrari in this overtime period. First 2 carries and a first down, and this last one, gain of 3. And he's off to Hush's left again. High snap, Ferrari. Fake handoff and pass to number 5.
Intended for number 5, Sturgill.
Sturgill is short.
Incomplete, covered by number 5,
Nottestad on the coverage for
3rd and 6.
Cambridge. Brings up a 3rd down. Marshall in single coverage up top. Inside handoff to Sturgill. He turns the corner and slips just, I think he's down just short, maybe about a half a yard short of the first down.
Tackled by 4, Buckman.
Now it's decision time for Waterloo.
1 from the 6.
Do we go for it? 4th and 1? Or try to kick a field goal? Looks like the offense is staying on the field. So again, we had a heavy dose of Ferrari with the first 3 plays. Do we think he's going to line up and maybe get this handoff again? And looks like we're going to have a timeout on Cambridge's side.
Cambridge timeout. Other scores, we got Huracan Hughes for 46, Palmyra Eagle 26.
All right, Marshall score.
Again, remember Wiener Crown Weekend, Bree Morgan tonight in the park. All day activities all around Waterloo, American Legion car show. Vendors all over Waterloo, bands and firemen's park all weekend. And of course, go out and get yourselves Wiener and Kraut. Next week again,
So
Cambridge
we've
will
got
travel home, match up against Dodgeland. And Waterloo will take on those Redbirds down the street in Marshall.
4th and 1. Oh, we still have we have a player laying down on the field out there by Cambridge. Just over there by the pylon. I don't know what happened. I do not want to speculate. Yeah. So he is, again, we have somebody down for Cambridge. Looks like he's going to be helped to his feet. Oh, that's their starting quarterback. That's Buckman. I don't know if he turned an ankle or what. He's definitely limping off the field. If he can't come back in this overtime, I don't even know who Cambridge might have as their backup quarterback. At least on the roster, they've got listed as number 7, Jeff Horton, a sophomore. But Waterloo still has the ball here. And Ferrari with a direct snap, and he takes it, heading towards the pylon. He's got a Waterloo touchdown. Direct snap to Ferrari. Went around right end. I don't even know if he was touched. So Waterloo will be trying the extra point, I believe. Or are we going for 2? Waterloo with the 13-7 lead. And looks like we are going to stay with the same formation that they scored. Ferrari up the middle, and he's in for 2. So Waterloo up 15-7. And the ball will now be given to Cambridge with their opportunity to score. And once again, we'll see if Buckman comes back in for the game. Looks like they're working on his knee on the bench. So I'm not sure he's going to be back in the game. So we've got new quarterback in for Cambridge. Once again, number 7, Jet Horton, sophomore.
Cambridge will take over here in overtime. First and 10 from the 25.
So he's got 3 in the backfield with him. And fakes the handoff, rolls out to the left, directing traffic, and intercepted! Intercepted by Cameron Chance, and that seals the victory for Waterloo. Waterloo with an overtime victory over Cambridge. Waterloo moves to 4-0 on the season and 2-0 in conference play. What an exciting game to watch and be a part of. Waterloo team continues to celebrate and now heading out to midfield to shake hands. So next week, Waterloo travels to Marshall to take on the Cardinals. Our next broadcast will be on the 21st. Next home game against Palmyra Eagle. Once again, your final score from Fathead Stadium. Waterloo in a thrilling overtime victory comes out on top of Cambridge, 15-7.